So we live in a 300 square foot cabin. So why are we minimalist? Basically because we can't fit a lot of stuff in this cabin. But it's okay because it's good to get rid of stuff too.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that video, check that one out.
Tour of the cabin.
Tour of our cabin. Tour of our cabin. Hi, I'm Paige.
Brian.
And we're activists raising awareness, and we are here today in another video to talk about
Minimalism.
Yes. And what is minimalism to us, Brian?
I think this is the general definition and philosophy in this day and age, but we agree with it too. It's a lifestyle that values experience over material possessions. I think it allows us to prioritize other areas of life, such as businesses or work or familial relations, or when I say familial relations, family, relationships, whatever.
Yeah. So for me, I subscribe to the belief that basically everything has energy, and the more things we have, the more that's taking up space, like real estate, in our psyche and mind. And so the more things we get rid of, the more space frees up in our mind, and therefore our life, to be able to do other things or spend more time, which is also another investment of our energy, doing the things that really matter to us.
Yeah, all matter is like some of the slowest, like most condensed form of energy, just super slow vibration.
And it keeps you trapped in the 3-day world where you're always focused on attributing value to stuff rather than people or experiences that mattered more to us.
You're not taking any of the stuff with you when you go, so.
So why are we minimalists?
I have the opposite problem of hoarding. I think why we're minimalists, I think it has to do with practicing detachment. I mean, it feels good to get rid of stuff that, especially stuff that you don't need.
I think for me, it's been less stressful to have stuff, or at least too much stuff. I guess that's subjective. But because I've moved a lot and I hated moving, I would just naturally get rid of stuff. And I like to treat my possessions, especially the more expensive ones, with more care. Like, all my cars have had names. My computer has had a name. I'm surprised my phone doesn't have a name. But it's weird because when I give it a name, I almost treat it better, I feel, in a weird way. But that to me helps to value my possessions, especially the ones that I use the most.
Me personally, I've moved, I think, over 4 times in the last year.
We both moved a lot, separately.
Yeah, both of us. Together and separate. I lived, prior to living in this cabin, I was at my parents' house for a little bit. Prior to that, I was living out of a music rehearsal studio and a van for a year and a half, so I couldn't really own a lot of things anyway, so that just made it easier to get rid of stuff.
So resources, because we do like some good resources.
My first exposure to the concept of minimalism my cousin told me to check out I don't know, the blog from The Minimalist, their website. I think they have a documentary.
They have a documentary on Netflix called Minimalism.
Yeah, and
they also have a free ebook on their website, so go check it out. We will link that in the description box below.
Another resource is from, or I guess philosophy, lifestyle. Marie Kondo, she had was it a Netflix series?
Yeah.
Called Tidying Up.
The magic of tidying up, I believe. But it's also based off of a book.
She's helped people kind of revamp, reorganize, declutter their lives.
And if you truly watch the series, you'll realize how much more psychological it gets than just her coming in and like organizing for them. So I really appreciated that. But it's a really good show and I loved it.
Yeah, because we do have a lot of emotional, psychological, whether it's subconscious or conscious attachment to our items. Like, we do tend to place feelings on items, and I would urge you to just try to make a list of all the items you own and see how you would feel if you even try to get rid of all that stuff. Or another great resource is Heal Your Living. She's a YouTuber and she's also vegan. She knows what's up.
Props to that. She makes really great videos on minimalism, mindfulness, meditation, just all the stuff that we're pretty much interested in, and she's really cool. Yeah. And that's another good inside look into somebody's take on minimalism, because everyone's take on it is different too. There's no one set designed for how to become a minimalist or how to have a minimalistic lifestyle. It's really just like the first step is looking at your items like you did after you wrote a list about them, or what you did after writing a list of all of them. Looking at your items and evaluating which ones you can live without and which ones you really need right now to live like pretty decent lifestyle. Because like
it's a super. I think of it as like a game. I'm kind of. Did I already say I'm obsessed? I'm a little obsessed.
Yes, he is.
I'm down to about 100 items. I want to get down to, I don't know, an arbitrary number, but it's just fun. It's just fun to get rid of stuff. What you own owns you too. I mean, I heard that in a song. Maybe it's a saying, but I kind of believe that. So. Yeah. All right, love y'all.
Yes, thanks for watching our video.